world-famous Graceland Wedding Chapel here in Las Vegas, Nevada, all the way from South Carolina. And today we do celebrate the marriage of Lee and Erin. It's an exciting day for you, I would imagine.
Very excited.
In Las Vegas with the one you love.
Nothing's better.
Y'all been together a long time?
2.5 years.
Long enough to know that you're right for each other. And that Elvis, we no longer want to be two, we want to be one.
Amen.
And to witness this today, you have quite a few people watching already on Facebook Live. And Lee, you wanted to address your audience. Please go ahead, sir.
Good.
I don't know what you wrote.
I've learned a lot about God's plan over the past 2.5 years that I've been with Erin, and the folly of my plans along with that. We don't have the typical relationship. It is in so many more ways greater than typical, and it works for us. We probably shouldn't have met. We were both kind of unmatched. We met on Match. I decided to leave Match because I was tired of online dating. The day I decided to leave Match, I got busy, didn't cancel. That was the same day that Erin got on Match for one day.
One day.
And she sent a like to me in a message, and it got lost.
No, never came.
And then she lost my profile. I happened to find the like, and I saw her, and my first words were, "Don't mess this up."
Yeah.
Because she was absolutely a hunk of burning love. And I knew she was going to be the one for me. When we met that first night, I was just in awe of her. I kept saying to myself, I can't help falling in love with her. We had a great few months. And then, for what defies all logic, I got really scared. And I ran away. I got all shook up. And kind of went through this heartbreak hotel for a few months. But she was always on my mind.
This is impressive, baby.
And in God's plan, she let me go. In the grace and the wisdom she had, she let me go. But God kept pulling us back. She was in the house and the gutter fell off. And she called me. I had to come fix the gutter. Mm-hmm. A sprinkler head in the sprinkler system blew up. And I had to get that fixed. A smoke detector in the middle of the night went off and wouldn't stop going off. So we had all these occasions we had to talk when I was in what we call the wilderness. I knew I needed to change. I got a coach with her helping. I learned a lot about myself and about us and about happiness and commitment. She showed me the grace I never deserved. She let me come back into her life. I knew that she would love me tender and love me true, and that's never changed. We had a moment yesterday where we weren't sure this was the right thing for us to do in this setting, instead of doing it in September in Italy. But then we thought, this is us.
This is us.
This is so typical of us.
And we have Elvis.
And we have Elvis. So this is exactly the right thing for us to do, exactly this right time. And I just want to thank you all for being part of that. It makes it very special to us.
We love you.
That you've done that.
Very good. Man, you managed about 20 Elvis songs in that. That's pretty good.
I know.
Good job. Good job. Good effort there. All right. So we do celebrate the marriage of Lee and Erin once again. And at this time, I'd like the two of you to face each other completely and hold those flowers together, if you would, while you look into each other's eyes. Erin, as you look into Lee's eyes, do you promise to love him, honor him, and respect him for the rest of your life?
I do.
And Lee, as you look into your beautiful bride's eyes, do you promise to love her, honor her, and respect her for the rest of your life?
I do.
I'll take your flowers, young lady. Go ahead and take the ring on behalf of your bride, sir. Place it on the ring finger of her left hand at this time. As you hold her hand, Lee, I'd like you to look into her eyes and repeat after me. I take you
I take you
to be my wife.
to be my wife,
In good times and bad.
in good times and bad,
In sickness and health.
in sickness and health,
For richer and for poor.
for richer and for poor,
For now and forever.
for now and forever.
Please give Aaron's hand a kiss as a sign of respect, sir. Aaron, please take the ring that you have for Lee and place it on the ring finger of his left hand. As you hold his hand, look into his eyes and repeat after me. I take you
I take you
to be my husband.
to be my husband
In good times and bad.
in good times and in bad,
In sickness and health.
in sickness and in health,
For richer and for poor.
for richer and for poor,
For now and forever.
for now and forever.
And you have some special words you'd like to share?
I do. It's a little bit long, but we're going to get there.
Okay.
Lee, when I look at you, I see the reflection of my soul, the spark that ignites my life's dreams, and a sanctuary for my heart. You are my closest friend, my favorite person, a true partner, and the home I've prayed for. You are my refuge when I'm weary, my courage when I'm afraid. You meet me in my most vulnerable moments with tenderness and grace. You shoulder the weight of life's trials with a strength that humbles me, and your steadfast devotion to our family and the example you're setting for Kingston fills me with a gratitude so profound it could move mountains. I stand here undeniably, unequivocally, and irrevocably in love with you, believing in us with every fiber of my being. Lee, I vow to love you fiercely and without condition, to walk beside you, hand in hand, through both the storms and the sunshine. I vow to be present in our relationship and to show up for you wholeheartedly and without ego. I promise to assume the best of you, to see your heart's purest intention even in the moments of struggle, and to extend your grace when the weight of life feels heavy. I promise to be your greatest adventure and your most familiar comfort, to fill your days with laughter, your nights with peace, and your heart with the certainty that you are deeply and completely loved. I will be your guiding light in the darkness, your warmth in the cold, and your shelter through every storm. I'm yours in abundance and in scarcity, in sickness and in health, in failure and in triumph. I thank God every day for bringing us together, for the gift of your love, your presence, and the life we're creating. I vow to honor the sacred bond, to cherish you as my greatest blessing, and to love you in a way that reflects the divine grace I feel in our union. For in all the world there is no heart more perfectly made for me than yours, and in all the world there is no love for you greater than mine. Though today begins the rest of our lives, it will never feel like enough time with you. You are, and always will be, the love of my eternity.
Better than anything I had.
I don't know. You're pretty awesome.
Thank you. Sir, you had a few words you want to grab?
Yeah.
Okay.
Erin, I never believed in love at first sight. I still don't. But as soon as I saw you and Aiken on our first date, I knew you were my soulmate. I also know that we were not meeting for the first time. There was a warm and strong familiarity to your smile, to your eyes, the way you looked at me from across the street. You almost hit a car parking. You saw it? When we touched, I knew that we'd done life before. I never thought about the possibility of past lives. But I knew then that there was a connection between us that spanned space and time. And there were 2 years since then, those feelings have only grown stronger. You are the woman of my dreams I want to share everything with. You have shown me grace and love that I have never imagined, so much more than I have deserved. You have shown me how to have a capacity to love, to express my vulnerability, to communicate in a way that I never imagined I had the capacity to do. Made me a better man. You're the love of my eternity, And I know that we will always be together. Erin, Elizabeth, Miller, for all eternity, I promise to love you, honor you, respect your awesomeness, and protect you. I promise to do all I can to be your partner in all things and to nurture and be a good example of Kingston. I loved you before we met in this life, and I will continue to love and cherish you in this one and forevermore. I love you.
Very nice. Please stay facing each other, holding hands. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. For my darling lingers you, and he always will wait. Hello, man. I stand right. Facing each other. No hands, please. Young lady, step back a little bit, give him a little room. Right across from him, spine. Perfect. Lee, I'll take your left foot, man. You're going to point toward this beautiful lady. You take your left hand, sir, you point at her. This right hand like an Elvis karate pose.
It's an attitude.
You're going to say, listen, Mama,
Listen, Mama,
I promise
I promise
to always
to always
love you tender, baby.
love you tenderly.
I promise
I promise
to never act
to never act
like a hound dog,
like a hound dog,
crying all the time.
crying all the time.
And I promise
And I promise
to always be
to always be
your hunker burning love.
hunka, burning love.
Pretty good, folks. All right. With your right foot, miss, you're going to step towards your guy. Take your right hand and point at him just like that. You tell him, I promise
I promise
to never step
to never step
on your blue suede shoe.
on your blue suede shoes.
I promise
I promise
to always be
to always be
stuck on you, baby.
stuck on you, baby.
And I promise
And I promise
a little less
a little less
conversation
conversation
and a lot more
and a lot more
action, baby.
action.
We got that on video, Lee. All right, man. Come together, you two. Congratulations on this special day. You are no longer two, you're officially one. After hearing the vows you've exchanged in front of all the folks watching you on Facebook Live, I do pronounce you both husband and wife. You, sir, may now kiss your beautiful wife. One more kiss. Now, we're going to go then. Good afternoon.